everyone. It's Lighthouse Angel Messages. And today I have a career reading for Scorpio. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Remember, if the title resonates with you and you're not a Scorpio, this is still be your message, okay? Don't focus on signs, focus on energy and the message, okay? So this channel, we focus on taking you from zero to hero in your own life. So hopefully you can get information today that will help, get your life moving forward when it comes to your career and bring you clarity. So the overall energy is self-love. It says, let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. Yeah. And they want you to focus on self-love, but I'm also getting, because it talks about the inner child, I'm going to get you, I've been told to go. I haven't even broke this open yet, but I'm really seeing that they want me to, feeling like they want me to pull from this. So you can get some clarity about, maybe there's something about your inner child that you're not aware of that you need to focus on. Healing, okay? So let's see. And you need to give love to that, to your inner child, okay? So what does Scorpio need to know when it comes to their inner child? Let love guide you, number 24. Yeah, I'm seeing like the rainbow here. You could be feeling very emotional right now. Choose to see the good in the world today. Yeah, they want you to start loving yourself, forgiving yourself from the past, and start loving yourself. And let what you love to do guide you. Yeah, they want you to, at the bottom of the deck, it says, seek guidance in this. It is time for a different perspective. I feel like from this confirmation, Scorpio, is that they need you to see this, take this reading, and so that you can get a different perspective when it comes to love and the world and how to be vulnerable. How to have a different perspective in loving yourself, okay? And how loving yourself gives you a different perspective. I'm also getting as well, okay? So let's see what else they want you to know, Scorpio, when it comes to your career. What kind of clarity can we give Scorpio? Journey, okay. I just heard they want me to get all the cards out first. So I'm going to get all the cards out. I can see why. Okay, Scorpio career. What do they need to know for Scorpio? They really want you to have a different perspective. I'm getting that very, very, very deeply. Okay. Okay, journey. You may love, let me start over. You may live in the desert or feel like things on this journey have been bare. You may move to a new place for work or travel for work. Exploring the world gives you an experience you need to succeed. So, you may be getting offered a job where you're going to travel, move to a new place, a new opportunity, and this is going to give you the opportunity to give yourself that self-love. Because in this journey, you're going to learn a lot about yourself, about self-love through this journey. It's never too late to learn something new, whether getting back to the academics or just studying on your own. A new skill or knowledge brings efficiency. Yeah, you may have learned something new and now you're getting a job offer. But you're going to learn on this journey. This journey is going to teach you things about the world, about love, and it's going to teach you self-love as well. It says, love affair, beware, love affairs at work rarely work out well. Don't lose your mind. Okay. This person that this opportunity is with, it may be a love offer as well for some of you. Or maybe this journey is to teach you about love as well, I'm also getting. So let's get some more messages from the compass box about Scorpio and their career. Okay, just be careful about, starting a relationship in a work environment. Okay? It's warning you to be aware of that if it's, creating a relationship with people you work with, okay? Let love guide you, okay? You could be seeing birds, doves. Number 24 could be significant. It says, ego, everything will fall into place. Only then will I feel at peace. Spirit, I find peace within and everything else falls into place. Yeah. Don't operate out of your ego. Spirit is saying to find peace within and everything else will fall into place. Okay? Don't let your ego drive where you're going. Okay? I have the Two of Swords. This could be indecision. Maybe you have an indecision on a choice to make about this journey. Maybe you're wondering if this is for you. It says gratitude. Gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more likely you have even more to express gratitude for. Yeah. And I feel like this is maybe something that you are learning. And through the attitude of gratitude, you're finding that vulnerable side of self-love and your inner child, right? But I feel like there's a level of uncertainty that you feel about this situation. At the end of the day, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about who you've lifted up, who you've made better. It's about what you've given back. Yeah. It's never about it's about how you can change the collective. How can you inspire? How can you enlighten? How can you awaken? How can you raise the vibration in other people, right? How can you give back? And that might be the energy that you're in by what you've learned on this journey. Do something that makes you happy. Yeah, and I feel like this journey you're going to go on, right? That you question whether or not you should do it. I feel like you're doing it. And through it, it's going to create a deep level of self-love. You're going to feel accomplishment. But through that accomplishment, I feel like you're going to want to lift other people. Right? Maybe you had an experience with and this love affair. Maybe you learn something from it and it's like changed your perspective. Be strong and courageous. Let me start over. Be strong and courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord. Psalms 31:24. Be strong and courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord. Yeah, you're courageous enough to step out of your comfort zone and put your hope and faith in God. You know, and Spirit wants to remind you to look how far you've come. Do something that makes you happy. I think that's your mindset. You're no longer sacrificing your happiness to please other people. Be stronger than your excuses. Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're no longer making excuses of why your dreams are not coming true. You're standing in your strength with an attitude of gratitude. Self-love does not require you to ignore your faults, but rather to refuse to use them as an excuse to dislike yourself. Yeah, don't use your fault as a reason to like yourself. You know, anything that's happened in the past or your past decisions or choices that you're made, don't use them as an excuse to not give yourself the self-love that you deserve. You know, it's excuses is in here, and the word excuse is in here, right? Be stronger than the excuses to dislike yourself. You're worthy of taking a chance and being the better version of yourself on this journey of, of learning. Maybe there was a love interest that is teaching you something here. If you have the shot, then take it. Yeah. If you have a shot for this new work opportunity, then you should take it. It's meant to teach you something. Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never ever have enough. Yeah. Focus and be thankful on what you do have. Because it always is enough in the moment, right? You know, if we have a lack mindset, then you're going to have a lack life, right? You're never going to create a positive life of your dreams with a lack mindset, you know? If you think you don't have enough or you're not enough, then you're going to attract people, places, and opportunities that are going to confirm that for you. Life is what you make it. Yeah. It's time to stop making excuses for hating yourself and stand in your strength and be thankful for what you have, because life is what you make it. If the door closes, quit banging on it. Yeah. If there's a door that's closed here, don't try to reopen it. You know, God is the doorkeeper. He closes doors for a reason, and he opens new doors for a reason. And if you're the one constantly trying to reopen a door that God closed for you on purpose, then you're just continuing an endless cycle when he's trying to elevate you and through growth, and so that you can become the highest version of yourself. But if you continue to stay stuck trying to keep opening the same door, you're not going to grow that way. It says, If the door closes, quit banging on it. Whatever was behind it was not meant for you. Yes, there's a reason why God closes doors, okay? It's not a reflection that you're unworthy or not enough. It means that God has something better that is more in alignment with your vibration that he wants for you. He knows what's best for you, not yourself. You know, we tend to pick things that are not worthy of us or things that are less than what we deserve, right? So you consider a closed door a blessing. Consider the fact that maybe the door was closed because you are worth so much more than what was on the other side. Yeah, that's what I just said. I didn't even read it, and I'm not even going to reiterate it. That's basically what I just said. Okay. It says, be thankful for every new challenge. Each will give you more strength, wisdom, and character. Yeah. And that's, I think when we were talking about perspective at the beginning of this reading, you know, maybe you're holding a grudge. Maybe you're sitting in pain, I'm getting. You know, making excuses to hate yourself or not like yourself or not get up and make changes. You know, maybe you're still operating out of your ego, trying to protect your inner child. Whatever your story is, the perspective is to be thankful for every new challenge. Each will be given to you that adds more strength, wisdom, and character. God gives you challenges because he's trying to reshape you, rewire you, right? They are a lesson. And through lessons and challenges, we create growth, right? We create wisdom. We create character. And it shapes and molds you into the perfect version of yourself so he can align you up with your destiny. You know, you can't go from zero to hero in your life without doing the work and doing the steps, you know, following the process as he shapes and molds you through challenges and difficulty, right? You have to move through that. You have to self-reflect. You have to do the healing. You have to overcome challenges. You have to grow from that. You have to reflect in that. You have to become wiser, rise above it. If you want to make the life that you want, that God has for you, your destiny, the very breath of God is in you. Job 33:4. The very breath of God is in you. Yes. He's within you, but are you going within to get that guidance? Right? This situation was meant to teach you something, and I feel like you're stuck there. You know, whether this is career or love, even though this is a career reading, maybe you took offense to this door being closed. But Spirit is saying you're meant to change your mind. You're meant to grow from this situation. Be strong and courageous and grow. Okay? I have the 9 of Cups. I'm getting from this selfish. Maybe you're somebody who has been operating out of your ego in a selfish way. Right? They want you to have a different perspective. This isn't about, it's about helping others, being thankful. Like right here, it says at the end of the day, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about who you've lifted up, who you've made better. It's about what you've given back. Yeah, maybe you've been selfish and they want you to focus on, it's not all about you, it's about how you can help others, right? How can you inspire others? How can you lift others? There's a lot of people that need help right now. United we stand, divided we fall. Yeah. I feel like this grudge is creating a division. Whatever grudge, I'm just hearing grudge, is creating a division. You need to heal that and unite with God, right? Because separated from Him, you're going to fall. I'm also hearing fail, right? Take all the time you need to heal emotionally. Heal at your own pace, step by step, day by day. Yeah, this is the path they want you on. Healing. Healing. Be strong enough to heal yourself. Don't sit in victimhood mentality. Okay? Everything that your ego is searching for to make you feel validated is everything that you need to be giving to yourself. You need to stop searching outside of yourself for the love that you feel that you're lacking because you have a hole within yourself. Right? The only person and thing that's going to fill that hole or that void within you is through healing, being united with God, and self-love. You know, everybody's looking for everything outside themselves, thinking that that's going to be the cure-all to what they feel they're lacking in their life, when really it's going within. It's self-reflecting. It's changing a mindset, changing your thoughts, right? And through that, it changes your environment. Have the time of your life. Yeah, it's time to have fun. You know, as you go through this healing process, know it's time to have some fun. And I think if you choose this journey that you're, I'm not sure if I want to do this. Spirit is saying if you're unsure, you're going to have the time of your life. Okay? You're going to have the time of your life on this journey. Blessed is she who has believed that the Lord would fulfill His promises to her. Luke 1:45. Blessed is she who has believed that the Lord would fulfill His promise to her. Yeah. Continue to believe that the promises that God has for you will be delivered. But you have to do the work on yourself. You got to do the work on yourself. Yes. Yes. I got the magician. Okay? It turns you into a major manifester. You have manifested or in the process of manifesting your dream life. Okay? But you got to do the healing. You got to work on yourself. You have to trust the doors that are closed. You can't operate out of your ego, right? You need to be thankful, grateful. Okay? All right. So I'm going to, I know it really didn't focus on career. I'm going to get one more card for love affair, just because maybe it can give us more clarity on that, since this is more of a career reading. Spiritual work. Okay. So it could be the love that you have for spiritual work. Maybe you're going to go on a journey with a new job where you're going to learn as you navigate this new job, but you're also going to be able to work on your spiritual work, right? Being a light worker. You could be a light worker. This could be a confirmation. Right? Open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You are a light worker. Okay? Someone could love that you're a light worker or wants you to continue to do that. I'm also getting. All right, so let's continue with, but if you're somebody who has, Scorpio, that you have, maybe you already have a business, a spiritual business, or you're thinking about doing that, okay? This is your confirmation that you are a light worker, right? And you need to pursue your passions. Okay. I'm going to get you an angel number. This is a number to confirm. You may see that this is your message, but also it's a number to confirm to let you know that God is with you. He's guiding you, and you need to continue to focus on your blessings. Continue to focus on your strength, your courage, and no more excuses. Okay, no more excuses. That's what I'm hearing. All right, what angel number? Number 5. 5 is the number of change. Okay. Flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to a new circumstance and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. Okay. Number 23. What's funny is it's adventurous. Okay. On 23, it says, you have a zest for life and you are eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love change and excitement and the need and need both to feel truly alive. For you, life is an adventure to be lived to the fullest. Yeah. So, and you are a flexible person based on this card. Flexibility is your forte, and I think that's where you find peace. You know, I'm hearing peace, that you find, you know, being stuck or being confined is makes you operate out of a lower vibration. It doesn't keep you in the attitude of gratitude. So feeling free, setting your soul free is what really inspires and gets you going to reaching your dreams. Okay? And remember that the very breath of God is in you. Okay? So continue on. If you have a spiritual business, continue with that. It's going to be a success and you can do it. Okay? All right. I hope this message has resonated for you, Scorpio, as it pertains to your career and has given you some clarity. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I wish you the best of luck when it comes to your career. Take care, Scorpio. Bye.